Do not buy in Pecan Plantation until you watched this video. Howdy, I'm Rebecca Van Buren. I'm a licensed real estate broker here in the great state of Texas. I live and I work in Pecan Plantation. So let me educate you on what is going on in our community. First off, let me say I do not represent the developer. I am not speaking for the developer. I have just taken the public information that is out there on the internet and I am providing it to you in a comprehensive video. Okay, first of all, what is the LENMO agreement and what does it allow for? This is going to be a very high overview of the LENMO agreement because this agreement with all of the exhibits and the addendum is well over 100 pages long. Basically, what the LENMO agreement is the PPOA membership voted to allow the developer to increase the number of memberships in Pecan Plantation from 3,000 up to 4,500 in exchange for some things like the Pecan Activity Center, a swimming lab pool, playgrounds, horse pastures, equestrian trails. Now, some of this has been completed and some of this is still yet to be completed. As of the last board meeting, which was February of 2024, we had 3,452 members. So what a member is, my family is a family of four. We've got me, my husband, and two girls. So the four of us represent one membership, one assessment, one vote. Currently, we've got 3,452 members, and we have an allowance for 4,500 per the LENMO agreement. Today in the MLS, which is the multiple listing service, I, as a licensed real estate broker, have access to the MLS to see what is available for sale in site-built homes. Today in the MLS, we have 54 site-built homes that are on the market. These range anywhere from $249,000 all the way up to $2.6 million. The square footage is anywhere from 1,200 on up to 8,100. And the date that these homes were built could be anywhere from 1975 on up to new construction. So that is site-built homes that are available in the MLS. Today, for resale, there are 30 lots in Pecan that are in the MLS. These range from $45,000 on up to $349,000. And they are anywhere from 1/10 of an acre on up to 4.347 acres. So these are just what's in the MLS. So as a real estate agent, I pay MLS dues and I have access to see what is in the MLS. The developer does not put the developer lots in the MLS. There is a land consultant that I work with. He is a trusted professional and he doesn't have access to the MLS and I don't have access to the developer lots. So when we have buyers that come in town, when I have buyers that come in town, it is not unheard of to go and show them a bunch of properties, but they're not exactly able to find what they want. So they may want to decide they want to build. So I partner with the land consultant and I show them what's available on the market today. And then if they decide they want to go in the route of purchasing land, then I refer them over to the land consultant. We've had lots of success with this. I have a fantastic family that we looked at a ton of property and they just couldn't find exactly what they wanted. And then I introduced them to the land consultant and they ended up purchasing a piece of property and they're closing probably within the next 30 days. Have another family just like that from California. They broke ground on their pool over the last couple of weeks. They're super excited. Just closed on a piece of property for some folks moving back to Texas from Florida. So if I'm unable to find them a house, we still want to make sure the buyer is taken care of. So I just refer them to the land consultant and he can share with them what is available today in Pecan Plantation that are developer lots that are not in the MLS. I can tell you from public information, again, I do not represent the developer. I'm not speaking for the developer, but there are 3 areas that the developer is selling currently. One of those is called the Orchards. This is Orchards 15 is what we call it. And those lots are interior lots. They start at $79,000. The second area that the developer is working in is called the Landings. This is the second air park community that we have in Pecan Plantation. These lots are ranging anywhere from 0.65 acres to 1.9 acres, and they have taxiway access, and they start at $179,000. I will tell you that this will be the largest air park in the state of Texas and one of the third largest air parks in the United States. And finally, the last area that they're working on right now is called the ranches. And these are 3 to 7 acre ranchettes that are being developed through the orchard, and they start at the mid 200s. I have a map. This map came out in February of 2024, so this is a recent map. This line right here is the line that separates Hood County from Johnson County. This area over here in Johnson County is going to be part of the ranches. It has not been plat approved yet, so we don't have a public record out there of what it's going to look like. My understanding is that the Johnson County commissioners will not plat approve it until the infrastructure is in place, roads and drainage. This in Hood County is plat approved, and we have access to seeing what those plats look like. Those are the 3 to 7 acre ranch lots that are currently under development and for sale by the land developer. Over here is going to be the landings area, which is the air park community. And then up here is going to be where the orchards are, Orchard 15. So this is what a potential development is going to look like here in Pecan Plantation. If you are interested in learning more about Pecan Plantation and seeing what we have that's on the market, that's available today, I would love to work with you. If we're unsuccessful finding a site-built home and you would like to pursue looking at land, I would love to connect you to my trusted land consultant. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. Please stay tuned and let's see what comes up next.